Creating filters in Gmail helps you to manage your inbox, and it can create actions where you instruct what happens when a certain email comes in, and that could be by sender or by subject. So to do that, you need to create filters. The way you would set up your filters is if you are in an email, and you can click on these three dots here, or you can do it here with these three dots. Either way works fine. So you go to filter messages, and what you do is you can filter the message based on the sender's name, or if there's a subject that's always the same, you can use that. You can also have it filter by certain words, and also if it doesn't include certain words. To set up your filter, you would click here on create filter, and then you'll see here all of the things that you can do. So you can skip the inbox and automatically archive an email from a certain person, or if it has a certain subject line. You can automatically mark it as read. You can star it, or you can apply a label. So if, for instance, if you have a subscription and it's from the same company and you have a subscriptions label, you can then instruct it, all emails from Yoga Journal, for instance, apply this label, and you have a Yoga Journals label, so that it's kind of automatically filing these emails as they're coming in for you. So you can forward it. What you would use this for is if, for instance, an email comes into you but you want to have one of your team members action it, then you would select forward it and put in your team member's email address, and that means when the email comes into your inbox, it will straight away go out to your team member's email, so they know they have to action that. You can delete it. Personally, I wouldn't use this one. I would prefer to unsubscribe than to automatically have emails coming in and just deleting them. It's better off if you just unsubscribe from the mailing list that you no longer want to receive emails from. You can create a filter for never sending a certain email to spam. So sometimes when you sign up for new mailing lists, the emails might start coming into spam. So to whitelist them, you could set up a filter that says, any email that comes from Yoga Journal, do not send it to spam, and that will ensure it goes straight into your inbox. Send a template. So for example, if you receive emails and the subject line is yoga classes, you could select a template and choose your yoga classes template. Just be careful with this, because not all emails that come in with the subject line yoga classes is going to be a question about your yoga classes. It could be from one of your existing students, and it could be cancelling my yoga classes. So in this instance, you wouldn't want your template that sends people who are asking questions about times of your yoga classes, you don't want Gmail to automatically send them that response. So it's a great thing to have when you know that a certain sender or subject is going to definitely need this template. So just use that one with caution. Always mark as important, never, and then you can categorize them. So here, for instance, if an email comes in and it goes into your social tab and it's from Yoga Alliance, you can instruct it, any emails that come in from Yoga Alliance, ensure they go to my primary inbox. So by doing that, it won't go into social, because Gmail sends emails into the different categories based on the sender. Okay, so that's all the options you have for creating filters. So in this instance, I'm going to create a filter and skip the inbox and archive it. Okay, so that filter was created for this email, and it was based on my sender name. So to test this, what I would do is just send myself an email, and I'm just going to put test in the subject line so we know. And we should see now that it's going to go straight into the archive. See there, it's hit the inbox, but then it disappeared. So that means it's gone to my archive folder. To retrieve that, what you would do is click on more, and then when you click on all mail, it should show up. Yes, so there it is, test. Now you can move this if you've decided, right, I don't want these to go to archive, you can move that back into your inbox. And then when we go back to our inbox, we see that it's there. So it's no harm to regularly check your all mail just to see what's in your archive, and just make sure that you're happy with certain emails that's going to archive. You can always change your mind by putting them back into your inbox and maybe choosing a different filter for it. Okay, so that's how to create filters using Gmail.